welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. I am really looking forward to this evening. It's Monday night, Cameron just left. If you're new or didn't know, then my fiance Cameron actually works in Manchester, so he works like further up north in England in the week, most weeks. And today's Monday, he's just left and he's actually not back till Friday. And most of the time I'm like, well, I never like that he goes, to be honest, but I did live alone for 2 years, over 2 years, and I do genuinely enjoy my own company, and most of the time I'm fine when he goes. Like, disappointed, but I'm fine. Anyway, today I was clearly feeling a little bit sensitive. I'm trying to kick a cold, and I don't know, maybe I was just feeling a bit sensitive, but I really didn't want him to go this week, so I had a little bit of a cry. But anyway, he's now gone, and I've got the evening to myself, and I do love an evening to myself, so even though I'm sad he's gone and he's not here, it's fine. I'm gonna hang out with you guys. So, plans for this evening. I'm gonna go and get changed into my festive PJs any second now. I'm actually sweltering because we've had the fire on for like a couple of hours now already. It gets dark. Today was ridiculous. I think the longest day of the year is coming up soon, and it honestly felt like by about 3 p.m. today, it was like properly gloomy and the darkness was on its way, and by 4 p.m. it was like fully dark. Madness. Anyway, so we've had the fire on since about 3 o'clock. So I'm very, very hot in this jumper, so I'm gonna go get changed into my festive PJs. We're gonna have some dinner. I've got some leftover lasagna, which is so nice. I don't even have to like properly cook. I can just heat up some lasagna, which is probably one of my favorite meals ever. My one productive job of this evening is I want to get all of the Christmas presents wrapped that I've bought so far. There's a few that I'm still yet to buy, but I want to make some good progress, get those under the tree. It's also my dad's birthday tomorrow. It's his birthday in December, and I need to wrap his birthday presents as well before I see him tomorrow. Other than that though, I want to do that whilst watching a Christmas movie. I still haven't actually watched one yet. I meant to put one on when I did the tree, and then Cameron and I just ended up listening to music and stuff, so I'm yet to watch a single festive movie. And we're deep in December at this point, so I'm gonna pick one that will hopefully just make me like happy and feel a bit more lighthearted than I feel when I'm feeling sorry for myself that he's gone for the week. I think I'm gonna put on the Nativity. The Nativity is like one of my faves. Or maybe The Family Stone. I don't know, we'll choose together. I also always watch You've Got Mail every year, but Cameron and I quite like to watch that together. And we obviously like The Holiday is probably my favourite film, full stop. But I'm definitely not watching that without him. So watch a movie, wrap presents, have some lovely dinner, and just have like a really cozy festive evening. I might read some of my book a little bit later and just hang out. It's gonna be so nice. Right, first things first, I'm gonna go change. I'm sweltering hot. I might even turn down the fire a little bit so it's not quite as aggressive. We can start getting all the wrapping bits out. This is so fun. I haven't wrapped a single present for Christmas yet, so like getting all the bows and the ribbons out. Oh, I'm excited. Cozy festive evening starts now. Okay, I think we're officially all set up and ready to go. We've done a bit of a clean up of the place. To be honest, it was pretty fun. I just needed like a tidy, but it's feeling so, isn't it just so Christmassy in here? I can't. Oh, I love it. Anyway, we've done a bit of a tidy. I've got all the presents out that I want to wrap, and I've got some wrapping paper. I always really love to just use craft paper and then like velvety ribbons. I think that looks really nice under the tree, but Cameron actually bought some wrapping paper this year for us, and I think it's really nice. I think he's done a great job. We've got this really lovely red with gold stags and reindeer and things all over, and then the same thing in green. So honestly, I feel like he smashed it. We'll use a combo. And then this is my bag of just like endless ribbons and I don't even know, just wrapping stuff, but like only the Christmas edition. Got no idea what stuff's from this year, what stuff's from, oh look, that one's actually empty. Oh no, it's not. There's a bit that's tugged on. Anyway, this, I have so much ribbon of different types. So I've got all that in there. I've got my scissors, my sellotape, my drink. I've got the raspberry dash, which is one of my faves, Stanley Cup. And I think we're ready to go. Now we just need to load up the Christmas movie. I really don't know what I'm in the mood for. I'm wondering whether Nativity is like, I don't know. My mum loves the Nativity so much. So it's always quite a fun one to watch with her or like with family that like get it as well. So I don't know, there's something about Christmas movies that every time I'm alone and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie, I'm always like, yeah, but don't you kind of want to watch it with someone else? I don't know. There's something about me that's like stopping me from watching them solo. I keep like gravitating towards other TV.
Excuse me,
Oh.
Defence Secretary. What?
Let's put this on mute while we make our selections. Has anyone seen Our Little Secret yet? 10 years after a botched proposal, two star-crossed exes must spend Christmas together after discovering their partners as siblings. Awkward much? And it looks like it is, well, it's like Lindsay Lohan, to be honest, is like mostly it. Could watch that. I mean, it's not screaming high quality, but maybe it's great. Oh, look, there's the Nativity. Maybe I could give Our Little Secret a go, to be honest, because then I don't really feel like I'm risking like an amazing movie that I like love, that has loads of nostalgia in it. I've also never seen Last Christmas, although I feel like I've heard that it's actually quite like disappointing, or like it's not, it's almost like sad. Oh, there's Lindsay Lohan again. Is she just like the Christmas, is that her new thing? Spent 4 weeks in the top 10. Luxury suites, personal stylists, champagne and caviar, a typical day for heiress Sierra, until a bump on the head and a bout of amnesia upend her life. I feel like I saw that advertised last year. Oh, this is so hard. And then there's so many movies that like maybe I just love to watch that aren't even Christmassy. Like, when was the last time I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? A while ago. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna get up my phone. Where is it? Over there. Let's look up how bad of a rating Our Little Secret has. Because sometimes these things are like bad, but they're good, you know? Gosh, typing with one hand is so hard. 5.8 on IMDb, 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's quite low. It's quite low. Actually Pretty Good is a featured review. I expected another cheesy, poorly acted Hallmark type movie, like her terrible cheesy Netflix Christmas skiing film where she loses her memory. Oh, that was the other one that I saw, Falling for Christmas. But Our Little Secret was a surprisingly solid romantic comedy. The dysfunctional family subplot reminded me of The Family Stone and Happier Season C. I love The Family Stone. Maybe I'll just do this, you know. I'll change it. I'll start watching it, and if we don't like it, then I might switch it off after a bit. Okay, we're gonna start with Our Little Secret, get wrapping, and to be honest, I think I'm only gonna last like 1 or 2 presents before I make dinner, because it's really early for dinner, to be honest. Well, it's really early for me, it's like 6:15, but I'm actually quite hungry. I'm not going to show you all the things that I wrap. Any presents of people that I know that watch my vlogs, I'm not going to wrap on camera, but I know that like my family definitely don't watch my vlogs, so I'm pretty confident I can wrap all those ones. But Cameron does watch them, so I'm not going to film that so he can't see. Right.
This is the story about a tiny little secret, a couple of decades in the making. The year is 1996, the year when my daughter Avery met Logan, and they became inseparable.
not being funny. But obviously, I said at the beginning, it's like a botched proposal. But if my man, or any man, but if a man proposing to me said the things that he just said, like, we do not need another hour and a half of this movie. There is no way they get back together or like fall in love. So it's like a second chance romance thing, right? I'm 6 minutes and 40 seconds in. That is that is outrageous. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch this film, because if she forgives him, I do not respect her one bit. That is... He just did the most horrific, awful thing ever. Well, here I am. I'm gonna keep watching. Woo! I don't want to admit it, but I'm kind of low-key vibing with that film. It's like, it is exactly like what I wanted to watch. It's like bad, but in a good way. It's one of those. Anyway, so I'm not going to recommend it to you yet. But I'm now 36 minutes in, I think, and I can recommend the first 36 minutes. Anyway, I have got leftover lasagna. I'm not going to eat this much, but I'm going to serve up some of this. Sometimes leftovers are just like the best. And I've got the remainder of a bag of salad, so I don't even have to like do anything with the salad. I think we ate all the garlic bread though. That's kind of a loss. That's sad. But salad and lasagna is an actual dream. So I'm gonna get the oven turned on. There we go, oven on. And I've only got something like 2 presents left to wrap this evening, which is so good. And then I can get them all under the tree. There's one present that I can't find that I've bought and then stashed it somewhere in the house. I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna have to go on a bit of a rampage. It's some like body wash, like some shower gel for my dad, and I've no idea where it is. So I need to go and like hunt that down. And then I think I'm actually gonna give one of the presents that I thought I was gonna give to my dad for his birthday. I think I'm actually gonna give it to him for Christmas. So now I probably need to get him an extra thing for his birthday tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna go past like a Waterstones on the way over maybe and like pick up a book. Kind of loves history. He always loves like sports biographies. I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can find him like a nice book. So I'll probably do that on the way over tomorrow. But yeah, my brother's wrapped. I got him some trousers from Abercrombie. My sister's is all wrapped. Part of Cameron's present is wrapped. I still need to find a secret Santa. So like amongst our wider family, amongst like my aunts and cousins and things like that, we do like a 15 to 20 pound limit Secret Santa. Everyone buys something. So it's actually not Secret Santa. Some years we do a Secret Santa where everybody gets actually allocated a name. And then some years we do a lucky dip. This year we're doing a lucky dip. So everyone buys a present that's 15 to 20 pounds. It goes in like a pot. If it's like a significantly gender-based present, then you like make a note on it, like best suited for like a man or a woman or whatever, but otherwise they're like unisex gifts that all go in a pot, and then everyone like picks one, usually when they like win a game. So if there's like a game of Monopoly, or we love Obama Llamas, like one of our favorite Christmas games, or like Dobble or whatever, if you win the game, then you get to like pick from the lucky dip over like the 3 or 4 days that we're all together for Christmas. So I still need to get my present for that. I genuinely don't know what, it's the wrong oven. I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna get this year, so I need to do a bit of browsing, so I might do that as well whilst my food is heating up. Actually, no. Whilst my food is heating up, I'm gonna wrap the last 2 presents that I've got to wrap. And then once I'm eating dinner, like after dinner, I think I'll do some last minute Christmas shopping and hunting for my Secret Santa gift and stuff like that. But I'm having such a nice time so far. I can't believe I'm actually enjoying this film. Like, what? Honestly, who would have thought it? I'm actually so hungry now, so I'm really hoping that that dinner heats up. I need like 10 minutes. It's gotta be warm. I'm officially so ready for some food. Right, let's get back to my film. And there we have it. I honestly think this would be like one of my death row meals. Like, this is a desert island dish for me. There's just something about lasagna and salad that has it all. If this had garlic bread, it's easily in like my top 3 meals of all time. I don't even know what the other 2 would be. I'm obsessed. Anyway, this is dinner and I'm so happy about it. I didn't even have to slave away. And I've got another portion for tomorrow as well. Perfect. So good. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 100 out of 10. That was so good. And now, because I'm just a girl, it's compulsory sweet treat time. I don't know what it is about me or about so many of us. When we finish a meal, you just have to have something sweet. It's just the rules, especially the rules in December. Anyway, I haven't had my advent calendars yet for today. We have one like string advent calendar that's like hung up, that's got little pouches. And I always like buy a little box of heroes and put 2 heroes in each of the pouches so that Cameron and I can like get one out each day, which is so fun. Today also is the most elite day because without a doubt the best one in a heroes tub is the crunchy, because I feel like this is a new thing. Like, I feel like it's not that old that there have been crunchy bites. Anyway, so sweet treat part 1 is a crunchy bite, divine. And then sweet treat part 2 is Cameron very kindly got me the Hotel Chocolat Everything Advent Calendar. We're actually kind of sharing it. I got him a Fever Tree like gin and tonic Advent Calendar thing, and then we've obviously got the wine one as well, so we're kind of sharing like all of them, to be honest. But I'm gonna open my Advent Calendar because I want something chocolatey. Okay, let's peel open the door. Ooh, what is this? Carrot cake. Here we go, let's have a look at her. Do you reckon those are genuine little bits of carrot? It's like a little carrot cake pot. That is so much fun. Carrot cake. Right, let's try it together and see what it's all about. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't think I would, but I do like it. The little bits of like carrot on top. I love the texture they add. In the same way they add that texture in an actual carrot cake. It doesn't really taste of carrot cake though. To me that just tastes like chocolate. Like, oh no, I take it back. That orangey bit is quite carroty. That's actually quite good. I'm not usually a fan of like the really quirky ones, but it's just such a solid part of Christmas, like trying different chocolates. What else have we got in here? I haven't even really looked at this properly. See, lemon cheesecake, I do not think I will like. Peanut butter I'll like. Orange chocolate pot I'll like. Salted espresso martini, that sounds so good, I like that one. Raspberry smoothie. Sometimes I like fruity chocolate and sometimes I do not. I like going nuts, I like the brownie, I like eating mess. Honestly, actually the most like rogue one that is lemon cheesecake, and other than that I would have said carrot cake, and I've now had carrot cake and genuinely enjoyed it, so we're on to a winning streak. So I think that's a very good sign that I'm gonna like all of them in here. I have not had lemon cheesecake yet. The other ones I've had so far have been very like standard ones. Like I've had like just like a chocolate ball. I've had a champagne truffle, which I actually don't really love champagne truffles, you know. I don't know why, they're just not my favourite. Anyway, yum, right, I'm gonna finish my film, which I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's not great, but it is genuinely, like I'm kind of vibing with it as just one of those like slightly trashy, or just like cheesy Hallmarky movies that you just stick it in the background. But it's not awful, like the acting isn't terrible. And sometimes I just like really can't watch the truly bad ones. I'm kind of vibing with it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep watching it. So I think I can recommend it at this point. If you want a cheesy Christmas film to watch, just like put it on in the background whilst you're wrapping presents or doing some online shopping or whatever you do on the sofa in the evening. Our little secret. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. I love Cadbury's and I love crunchy. Oh no, I think I take it all back. That last 20 minutes sucked so bad. One, he never apologised for how outrageously rude he was at the beginning. I was fully expecting, like, when they eventually had, like, their big moment, as there always is in every Christmas movie, when they finally had that big moment, he would, like, deeply apologise for what he said. But no, we just brushed over that and, like, it was like, oh, it was all in the past. I would not be forgetting that. Doesn't matter how much time had passed. There's some grudges that you'd hold on to, and, like, comments about your mum that's passed away that you're, like, deeply sad about. What? Anyway, never apologised. They did actually have no chemistry at all. So when it came to them eventually like kissing, that was like a hard no. And then all the side characters were kind of just like abandoned, and it was all of a sudden like just no one else was like really in it. I don't know, that ending was weird. It's like they just gave up. They were like, oh, we had a really fun idea for like how the middle bit would play out when like all the family dynamics were involved. And anyway, I don't know why I'm analysing this movie like it's some critically acclaimed Oscar nomination. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay, maybe I take it back. That movie did not end well. They just gave up. And all of a sudden the editing was really bad. And there was some weird like soft focus montage where there were like all these clips of her in like glowing light, like looking really pretty. And I was like, wait, what? What do we do? What? So odd. Like none of that style of editing was in the rest of it at all. Very bizarre. Anyway, it saw me through the rest of my present wrapping. So now I'm gonna get these under the tree, which is so fun. And then, what time is it? If it's early enough, I might have a bath, you know? Oh no, I think it's a bit late for that. Okay, we're not gonna do a bath, but because when I have a bath, I like sit in there for like a full hour. I soak. Presents under tree. And then I'm just going to do a quick clean up of the kitchen, I think, make a mint tea. And then I think it's probably going to be like reading some festive books in bed. Maybe I'll do like my skincare actually. I haven't used my current body LED mask in like probably 2 weeks at this point, which is so annoying because if I don't use it, it's not going to work. Like it doesn't work to just use it like once every now and again. But I'm going to do that. I'm just going to use it now, even though I haven't used it for 2 weeks. Try and get back into a routine. Maybe I'll do a bit of a skincare evening in bed with my mint tea and a festive book. That sounds delightful, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. finished my 10 minutes with the LED mask. It just like goes off after 10 minutes, so I just stick it on. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite hard to read through it, but if you've got a Kindle that like lights up, then it's actually fine. Or it's really good to like listen to a podcast or an audiobook or music or something rather than trying to read something, because like the lights are very bright. Anyway, I've done that, and now I'm gonna do a hydrogel face mask. They just say that this is like super hydrating to do after the LED. My skin is freaking out at the moment, like all around here, which is where it always gets really dry. But especially over the last like week or two, it's been getting really dry. And I've had this spot on the end of my nose that like just will not go. It's not really a spot anymore, it's more just dry skin, but like the dry skin won't go. Anyway, so I'm just feeling very like crusty and kind of gross. So I'm hoping the cashmere cream, I will literally rep the Caudalie cashmere cream till the day I die. I am so obsessed with it. And it's so hydrating. Maybe this will also help me a little bit. Oh, slimy. But I guess that is what I'm after. That is not perfect placement this time around. I've definitely done better than this in the past. But roughly speaking, the bits of skin I want covered are covered. That's the top half. Where is the bottom half? I do love how much serum comes in these ones. Like, there is a lot of serum, which is good. That's what I need to just like soak into my skin. Right, the most important bit. Oh, it's like so cooling, like it feels so cold. Ooh, honestly, it feels like I've put it in the fridge. Maybe it's just because it's so cold up here, like away from the fire and away from like all the heating, that my bathroom basically acted like a little fridge. Or maybe it's like, I don't know, is the gel like especially cooling? Anyway, I'm now gonna let this sit for probably like another 10 minutes. I don't even know if it's supposed to go on for that long. It gives you no guidance, so I'm gonna leave it on for like 10 minutes. That's normally what I do. I keep reading my book, which I'm loving. This like flappy bit on the end of my nose is so unelegant. Like, anyway, I'm loving my book, so I'm gonna get back to it. Whoops, my battery died just as I was like taking everything off and rubbing in the serum. My skin is definitely feeling hydrated, but to be honest, it's in such a state at the minute that I know that one like face mask and one LED session is like not gonna fix it. I need to just keep doing it every night at the moment because it's just all so dry. My lips are also so dry as well. I'm gonna go get some Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream and just like slather that on my lips so I can sleep with that on as a bit of like an overnight mask, because my lips have also been super dry. It's like, oh, it's just like here. It's like a little beard, like a little dry skin beard that I basically get. It's like my lips and my chin, and it's so annoying. Anyway, from being a little bit like weepy at like 4 o'clock or whatever it was to now, I've had the nicest evening. I feel like that was the most, kind of feel like that's the most festive I've felt so far this December in a weird way. Like, it was actually so nice, probably because it was my first Christmas movie that I watched, even if it was a bit of a dodgy one. Just to like watch something silly and cutesy was really nice, and now I'm reading a Christmassy book, and to just have like a fully chill evening where I wasn't doing anything apart from just like girly pop things, like just having a girly evening. It's been so nice. Anyway, it's now about 9:45, and like, you know, when you're fighting a bit of a cold, it's always like the morning first thing I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I'm like fully sick now. And then like as I get tired in the evening, it gets worse again. Like, right, damn, that makes me sound so beggy. I was like fighting the urge to cough, and I was like, don't cough now, because it's like I'm coughing to like, anyway, I'm like starting to feel it again now. So I'm gonna try and get some sleep. It's like 9:45. I'm gonna try and just like be asleep by 10. I need to get my full 8 hours at the moment, because I just don't want this little niggling of a cold where it's nothing that bad. You know when it's like you're like coughing and then you get like really bunged up in the night, and I wake up and I feel like congested, and I've kind of had a box of tissues on hand in the day, but it's not awful. But I just want it to stay like this. I don't want it getting worse. I don't want anything getting worse. We're keeping it at bay with all the vits and all of the supplements and all of the nutrients. I'm pounding them at the moment. Anyway, thank you for spending a very yappy, very cozy evening with me. It's been so nice just to hang out. I hope you're all having such a lovely week so far. Please let me know in the comments like what your favorite Christmas movie is, or if you've got like a few recommendations. Like, honestly, I'll take a few. I feel like I don't have enough in my rotation, slash if there are any like classics that are like your absolute favorites that need to become my absolute favorites, like just tell me, let me know what are your favorite Christmas movies, because I want to do this evening again and again. Basically, I want to do exactly this tomorrow night with a different film, and then I just want to keep doing that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having such a lovely week, and I can't wait to see you in the next vlogmas in a few days time. Night, guys.